What is the word, y'all? Welcome back. We are back at it again. Welcome to my channel, Drip Coach. And today we are finna take a trip into the mind and mentality of the alpha male. Now, first and foremost, just want to give a quick disclaimer. You see what I'm saying? There are a multitude of tendencies and values, that one can attribute to being an alpha male. Really, an alpha in general. I really don't want to keep it, to just the guys. Women out here in the workforce, even if in your personal life, it is good to assert yourself, so on and so forth. Just throwing that out there. But today I am showing some love to the fellas, and it is going to be the mentality of the alpha male, but both can be applied. Number one, listen more than you speak. Words are very, very powerful. Words are very powerful, and power should always be conserved a lot more than it's utilized. When it comes to speaking, make yourself known, make yourself heard. But a lot of the time we talk ourselves out of vital information that's staring us dead in the face because we talk it through it. You'll be surprised how much you can learn and observe, by just zipping it, keeping silent for just that 1 second could mean the difference between learning certain skills, getting certain information, or not. Number two, never, this is very, very important, never argue with anyone. When I say never, I mean ever. You never argue with anyone. I'm not talking about having a debate between Jordan and LeBron, that type of thing. I'm not talking about that. That's all in good fun. But as far as, having to get the last word and getting your point across, you never argue with anyone. When you argue with someone, that's putting you in the exact same level that they're wrong. As we are always trying to elevate ourselves and go to the next level and, being a little more cerebral in the way that we do things. When you are arguing back and forth with a person, especially a person that that you may know better than on a certain topic or situation, what's the point? Again, this is all energy that you're supposed to be conserving, and now you're basically giving it away. It's a total waste of time. And as an alpha male, it serves absolutely no purpose to prove something to someone that you already know well and good in your mind and in your heart. So I always want you to keep that in perspective when it comes down to, going back and forth with people, particularly people that you really don't know or that, aren't even really that important to you in your life to begin with. Number three, and this is a very, very interesting one. I just added myself, actually, and that I'm currently implementing. I've actually always implemented it, as well as a lot of men in my family. But never repeat yourself. Number three is never repeat yourself. You said what you said. Not even just as a man, but as an adult. You said what you said. Period. One thing I can't stand in a person is someone that backtracks and backpedals. Okay, there's no putting the egg back in the shell. Once it's been said, it's been said. That's why it's very, very important to, think before we speak. See point one. You know what I mean? But you said what you said, period, for better, for worse. Okay, because people will always remember the words that were said a lot more than they'll remember the apology. So we have to stand on what we say and what we do as men, as adults, again, in general, for all the, ladies watching. And just always keep that in perspective. Never repeat yourself. Okay, once it has been put out there, people need to respect you. People need to respect your word. And I believe any alpha male out there will agree. Number four, never compare yourself to others. I never want you guys to be basing your own value upon what someone else is doing, you know, how much money someone else is making, the type of car someone else is driving, the type of woman someone else is dating. You see what I mean? You never compare yourself to others. It's perfectly fine if you want to use this person as motivation, this person's circumstance as motivation, but there can be no comparison. There is only one of you. There's something you can do in this world better than anybody else in the world, whoever's watching this. This is what you need to have an understanding of behind every single action that you take, every thought that you have. Never compare yourself to someone else. Again, that is not the way to get it across, okay? But to me, that's too much like putting a person, you know, above you. I mean, and it cuts both ways. You know, you never look down. You know, the comparison from one person to the next is 100% toxic, in my opinion. Okay, that is no way to get yourself to a level that you need to be at, and a level that you'd like to be. And if you're already an elevated person, I don't think that you would dare compare yourself to anyone else, because as I alluded to at the beginning of this bullet point, there can be no comparison of an individual. Okay, there is no duplicates. It's just you. I always want you to keep that in mind. And for my last point, one of the more important points, in my opinion, as far as the mentality of the alpha male, we need to spend less time exercising our strengths and more time eliminating weaknesses. In life, we suffer through the things that we're not prepared for. I'm going to keep saying that over and over again throughout the posts on this channel. And even though there is no way necessarily to predict when or where or what will occur in this life, it's my belief that we really need to, you know, stop flexing our strengths so much metaphorically, and identify with and eliminate what our weaknesses may be. Because again, we want to be well-rounded. Every alpha male, you know, we're imperfect beings naturally, you know, just by being humans. So we would like to get as close to perfect as possible, and as close to perfect as you're going to get is being prepared. Okay, preparation is the closest thing to perfection that you will ever get, in my personal opinion. So again, being an alpha male is not for everyone. Some people are perfectly fine playing the background, letting other people take charge, letting other people tell you what are priorities, what are not, and so on and so forth. And no harm, no foul, no judgment. But for the rest of us, okay, and being an alpha male does not mean pushing people around. Okay, it just means knowing what you will and will not stand for. It means understanding who you are, and that you walk to the beat of your own drum, and that you are in control of your own life, and no one can tell you any different. That's what I believe the alpha male to be. Okay, not someone that can't be compromised with or anything like that. Has nothing to do with it. You see what I mean? Secure man can always get along with other people. It's in a secure, alpha woman as well. I am not gonna keep y'all. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. Hope y'all feeling the aesthetic, everything we got going on. And we're gonna be hitting you every single week with new great dope content, man. And I am out for now. It's your man, Drip Coach. Peace.